Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Soul Talk, and it's me, the Dark Prophet. So today, our topic is going to be Marfo. That's what I'm going to talk about. I got that title from my title came from Naira Marley's song Marfo with Young John. So upon hearing the song and listening to it, I just had and I looked around my environment and I felt I need to talk about it. So nowadays, when you talk about Naira Marley, right, you get a reaction from people. Some people either love him and see him as the greatest artist since maybe Bob Marley or something, and some other people look at him and is like, Naira Marley, this idiot, this guy that is an imbecile, like he's the real problem of Nigeria, that kind of thing. So, but whether you like him or hate him, right, it's all still a reaction. Art is supposed to get a reaction from you. And as a musician, the worst thing for a musician is when he or she is mentioned or he comes on stage and he gets no reaction. So, whether good or bad, reaction is reaction, and that's good. So, let's get to it. So, this Marfo, based on what I've checked on, is about don't fear, don't fold, stand your ground, and all this stuff. And so now, when I look at my environment, right? Because for the past few weeks, I've been talking with people, and I've been doing a lot of interviews, and what I've come to see is that there is this. What I've come to see is that certain times in your life, right, you are put in a situation where you are being evaluated. Not just your ability is being evaluated. Sometimes even your worth as a human being is being evaluated by people who are in authority. It can be, for example, you're working for a job interview, a job that you know that can, if you have that job, it can make your life better. So, or a situation whereby you are in court and you've been accused of a double murder. And let's say you did not do it, but your fate is now to the jury and to the judge. They are the ones that will decide your fate. So it's no longer about did you do it, it's just about now. Do they believe is what they say that it's going to happen? If they say you are guilty and you are getting whether jail or whatever. So at certain times in these periods, I've seen what I've come to see in the youth, Nigerian and maybe some other people, is that at this time of this period, where they get into this period where they are in front of authority, that people are evaluating them as a human being or evaluating their abilities. It's always at this point that I see some of them, they just fold. It's always at this crucial point I see some of them, they fall apart. Like either they cannot speak out or they just, instead of them defending themselves or fighting to show that they deserve a place on the face of this earth, they just fold. They just make comments like, listen, they've decided my fate. This is how it's going to be. So they don't even fight at all. They don't even put up any fight at all. And sometimes I will come to see that sometimes the situation that they are put in, they over imagine it, like they overhype it, like what they're afraid of, the demons and the monsters they're afraid of is what they created in their own head. So example now, let's say I'm going for a job interview in NNPC and the job is going to, if I get it, it's going to get me ₦1,000,000, right? And let's assume that maybe I have a wife, maybe 7 children or something, and I'm having a hard time feeding my children because I've not gotten a job for a while. So now this is a job that can change my life, right? But I start imagining that maybe I can go in there and they can ask me some questions I don't know, or maybe I can say the wrong thing, and all of a sudden, this goal, this job, this almighty job I'm supposed to get, it now falls apart and I don't get it, and I lose everything, and I lose my house, and my wife leaves me, and my children leave me, and everything crashes, and I go into the casket regretting, that kind of thing. So they just blow the thing out of proportion. You understand? So someone that is now going to court to fight for his life, instead of him standing there with the judge looking for ways that they can get the right, they can get the not guilty verdict, right? But they fall apart there. Instead of them, man, why should I defend it? Should they say that I killed the person, even though I did not kill the person? They do what they want to do now. I know God is on my side. All this kind of comments that at the end of the day, all you are saying is I've given up. Do what you want to do to me. You understand? So what I'm trying to talk about is at this moment that we should have the mindset, we should remember that song, Marfo. It's at this moment that we should realize that, see, don't fold. Whether they've accused you of a double homicide, whether they've put you in an unwinnable situation, it is at these moments that you should stand your ground and make a statement and say, if this is a job interview, you stand your ground and say how you feel. They ask you, you say what you feel. Don't worry about, these people they are going to see me this way. They think I'm going to be this way, or this, or worried about things that will make you not even fight for your way. Because if you look at a lot of youths in Nigeria, they are afraid. And when I noticed that thing was during NYSC registration, or when they are registering for Unilag application or all this university application, they are so in a panic. Oh, I hope they accept me. Oh, I'm going to go and check my whether I was accepted in Unilag. Oh, hey, like as if you don't go to Unilag, the whole world is going to end. Or if you don't get accepted in this program, the whole world is going to end. Or if you don't get this thing, everything is going to end. And it's always as this fear. It just whenever there's large amount of people who are afraid, someone always comes in and take advantage of it. That is, I don't know, it's just cosmic. When many people are afraid, somebody always steps up and just take advantage of the people that are afraid. So what I'm trying to say in this video is that in these moments, don't fear. If you believe in God that things are going to work out fine. I may not be able to calculate it to work out fine. It may not work out the way I want, but it's going to work out. You understand? That kind of mindset of don't fold, don't go under, don't give up, don't become passive. That kind of mindset should be what we as youths in Nigeria should have. Because if you look at how the country is being run, our future, we don't know. Our past, how many of us even open book to read our history? You understand? It's like we're in the middle of, you don't know the past, you don't know where you're going. So that is a source of fear because you don't know where you're going. So we should come to the point whereby, and again, if you look at the youths, how they perceive Nigeria, they've become more pessimistic that this country self our own don't go, the things have gone wrong, and all this kind of, they've become more pessimistic. And so it's at these times that we have to develop that mentality. Let's not give up on Nigeria and say, oh, it's over, and then we fold our hand. Let's not give up on ourselves and say, this is the job. If I don't get it, I'm going to die. No. Have that mindset of better opportunities are going to come. I am going to fight for the things I know that I want. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to stand and fight for it. Because there are some people in authoritative positions who have gotten there, and their job is to make sure that they destroy any other person who wants to aspire for a better life for themselves. You see that in people doing interviews. They come and this person wants this job that can change their life. They go out of their way to belittle the person, question the person, go to the extent of even making the person even wonder if he or she deserves to even be alive in the universe. So at these times, though we want that thing, though that thing may change our life, though it may decide our fate, right? But what we have to also know is that we should not fold under that kind of pressure. We should not fold. Stand your ground. And when you are doing that thing that you want, you are more likely to get it. But when you fold, when you give up, when you make excuses, that thing that you want, you are less likely to get it. And how can you be happy when you don't fight for the things you want and you don't get it? You can't be happy. Okay, so and that's what I just want to talk about on this video. So, like Naira Marley said, Mafo, don't fold, keep fighting. Okay, have a good one. Bye.